What is up, guys? We're in here today with another fantastic deck. Today we're gonna talk about, well, Poison Me Baby. That's how I call the deck. And Muk Muk back in the standard format. Is really Muk Muk back in the standard format? I would say yes, he really is back, and you'll see that in the gameplay portion. But let's first talk about the deck itself. So, as you know, I do like condition decks. Right? I do like spread decks, I do like condition decks, and especially, I got this idea while looking at, upcoming in May, Toxicity and Garbodor, especially Garbodor that allows you to poison. Like, okay, and we've got a Toxicroak. Can we do like a really proper poison deck? And I was like, okay, let's go back to what I loved. So we got a Muk Muk, the tag team from what I remember. I believe that's Unbroken Bonds. That is the tag team from that set, and definitely a tag team worth playing. So what do you want to have with this tag team? Well, first things first, we do have Severe Poison for 3 energies. That leaves your opponent poisoned, and you put 8 damage counters. Then you've got Poison Absorption, where if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, you actually heal by 100 and you deal 120 damage. And of course, Nasty Gumix, if you have 4 energy, you not only paralyzing your opponent, but also put 15 damage counters from poison. So you poison their life. But what can you do to actually, be even more annoying? Well, what you can do is actually play the Toxicroak, and that's going to be one of the core strategies over here. So Toxicroak puts 2 more damage counters on your opponent's poisoned Pokemon during Pokemon checkup. And the checkup is happening in between turns, right? So as the poison is affecting their active Pokemon. So this just means that, it adds damage counters, right? So if your poison, only is 1, now it's 3 damage counters, right? If it's 15, now it's 17, and this stacks. So if you have 2, well, you do the math. If it's 1, now it's 4, right? Now it's 5, sorry. My math is not good today. And that is something we want to have on the bench. But also we need to fuel our Pokemon, and we do need some less energy, less energy on attackers, and attackers that don't require that much energy as well. So what do? We do actually play a Muk with Poison Sacs. So the special condition of poison is not removed when your opponent Pokemon evolve or devolve, which is really cool, because if they want to evolve, if they want to do something, the special condition poisoned is not being removed at all, even though you'd think, oh, that, I can heal, bam, I'm gonna just, evolve. No, this is not happening. And Toxic Secretion not only deals 40 damage, but also gives them 2 damage counters instead of 1. So if you have 1 Toxicroak, it's 4. And it's a single price attacker, which is really, really nice. And of course, for energy, we do have Malamar, our good friend Malamar, with an Inkay to bring back the energy and to actually fuel our benched Pokemon. So let's take a look at the whole deck, because it really is fun to play. So we do play a line of 2-2 Kroganuk, of course the psychic one, because we are using Mysterious Treasure Kroganuk, and with a Swagger, because sometimes you might find yourself using Swagger, so you want to flip the coin and you want to discard energy from an opponent's Pokemon if you're feeling lucky. And of course 2 copies of Toxicroak. If you can play line of 3-3, do it. I just have 2 Toxicroaks, so that was why I went with 2. But if you have 3, definitely play 3 over here and 3 Kroganuks. Then we've got a line of 3 Grimmers and 3 Muks. Again, if you're going line of 3-3 over here, then you have to go 2-2 on Grimmer and Muk. That is the swap, right? So we got a line of Grimmer and Muk, and of course Grimmer with 80 HP, because we do want him to stay a bit on the board and not get knocked out that easy, and we do not play Elm's Lecture. Then we got a line of 3-3 Inkay and Malamar with 2 Alolan Muk and Muk. That is our attacker line, 18 Pokemons. Really, really big attacking line. But as you can see, the deck is quite consistent in the content. Then we've got, amazing 4 Mysterious Treasures. That is our search. And of course, we got 2 Quick Balls as a search as well. Then we got 4 Pokegears 3.0, 3 Pokemon Communications with 2 switches, and 3 Dust Islands that people forgot that they do exist in standard format. And this means that if someone is using Mallow and Lana, if someone is using a switch, right, the poison is still gonna stay on their active Pokemon. It doesn't matter if they used any tool. But if they're gonna retreat, well, yeah, that's the way, right? So with the Muk, that you can't evolve because the poison is gonna stay. You've got Dust Island, so you can't play Alolan Lana because the poison is gonna stay on the brand new active Pokemon. Their only chance of getting rid of it is actually retreating and whiffing some energy due to that. Really cool. Then of course we've got three Cynthia and Caitlyn to bring back supporters, and this supporter is going to be one of 4 copies of Koga's Trap. And if you can play it, if you're going second, this is absolutely crazy thing to do, and not only puts your opponent Pokemon into poison status, but also he is confused, so you're even more annoying because of confusion, and they do have to retreat to heal that confusion, maybe use the mixed herbs along the way. Then we've got 2 Monies, 2 Professor's Researchers Magnolia, 1 Ear-Ringing Bell that I'm only using mainly on one of the Mooks, on the big Mooks of course, to confuse my opponent, and we play 12 energy. So the deck is really simple in terms of the structure. It's not, that hard to get. It's nice. Well, I wouldn't say like a budget E, but it kind of feels like it, and it gives like a really nice example how status can actually work. And well, it's worth also noting, even though it's a basic, you'll see that in the gameplay portion, Obstagoon can't go and can't defeat it because you can still attack the Goon Squad with the poison, because they only prevent themselves from damage. So anything that prevents themselves from damage is not going to prevent themselves from a fantastic poison, and that's what we are want to achieve. So let's go to a gameplay portion, and we see each other after a gameplay portion, right? So let's take a look how the Muk Squad is working out. But we gotta start somewhere. And it's gonna be against Yinging. Why have they have a nickname like that? Yinging. Hey Matt. Hello, how's it going, my friend? Hello, how are we doing today? So, as long as it's fun, it's good. Yeah, exactly. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright. Beyblade, she's playing, yeah. Alright, so Garbodor, the new Garbodor, ability, Poison. Once in your turn, if there is in play, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon Poison. Oh, dude, like this, okay, this goes straight to Toxicity decks. Not even joking. This is literally made for it. So yeah, oh, but Ditto is also gonna be gone. That's gonna be fun. Alright, so we got an Inkay, Pokegear. No, I feel like that was the only thing I needed. But it's all good, man. It's all good. But thank you so much that that you've thought about it. So really, it's all good. It's honestly all good. Okay, Dust Island. And well, Kraganuk. I was thinking about Quagnak with Snorlax V, like Hyper Potion, Mallow, and Lana. What do you think? Could it work? I mean, I have my Snorlax V and VMAX version on the YouTube channel. With Quagnak, yeah, I mean, if he only needs, but the whole thing is that Snorlax V only needs like, okay, you go for VMAX or V, still maximum 4 energy. And I feel like, Welder is a lot faster to get there. Right? Oh, like, no, don't look at my wands. Like, my wands are super weird. But yeah, sure. I mean, I would appreciate everything, honestly. Which I thank you so much for. But, like, my wands are super weird. I'm not gonna lie, like my wants are on the weirder side of things. So like it might work. It definitely might work. I mean, I just feel like, you know, there's too much setup for a Quagnag. But if you want to, you know, if you want to go straight for a water type deck, so you go Volcanion, you know, you go with other water type attacks like Lapras, for example, maybe Palkia GX, that might actually, you know, not be that bad. I'm not gonna lie, that might not be that bad. I mean, it's just a matter of testing, to be quite honest, and, you know, okay. Oh, that's... Do I have a spare? I might have. I might actually have. Just have to give me a second to finish the game, and I will see what I have and what I can do in that department. And to be quite honest, we're doing quite good right now. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna do a lot worse, but we're not looking that bad. I mean, Koga's turn 1. Yeah, I think like tomorrow. I mean, that'd be a bad idea to do it. After some VGC. Yeah, of course, you know, we've got the blasted deck that Rema is talking about is right over here on the channel. Alright, Grimmer, Inkay. Well, not only you're heartbroken, mate. So let's just play Koga's Trap. Not the best turn in the world, but you know, what else can I do? Right, what else can we do? Time for Kappa. Get that Kappa. Of Muk what? Grimer and Muk are knockoffs of Muk. Like, honestly, I do like that poison deck, and I do think, you know, I hope that we're gonna see a lot of poison decks back once Toxicroak V comes out. Like, honestly, I would love to see more of them. Hey, Subzilla, good morning. How are you doing today? Hello. Okay, let's bring back Koga's Trap. And what we got? Oh, finally, right, so we finally got something good. Which is our good friend Muk Muk. There we go. Always good to have friends like Muk Muk. We say Meki D's. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I get it. And I've seen in Poland they started doing some promos again in McDonald's from Pokemon, or they were giving the cards. Right, Cynthia. Like, in all its honesty, you know, I'm again leaning back towards Cynthia a bit more than process research. Oh, really? They done it too. Nice. And like, you know, the reason is literally the fact that, you know, Mill is present. No, like I'm talking about they've added like a new collection a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, I believe, new collection. Right, Fiona. It's Kinder Menu. Wait, I guess it was called... Oh, I don't know. Like here, I know a few cities have it. Because Gritcha was telling me that. Alright, so interesting, definitely interesting idea. Okay. Let's get that Kroganuk running. And a Koga's Trap. So yes, like the really cool news is that tomorrow promos are gonna come. I don't know what are the promos from Pokemon, but they should come tomorrow during the stream. So again, we're gonna do... it's called Macas, really? Ooh, nice. So what Muk Muk is doing? So Muk Muk is doing severe poison, so it puts 8 poison counters, or 8 damage counters in between turns. Poison absorption, so you heal for 100 and you deal 120, and you got Nasty Gumix when you... Oh, the Kroganuk. That's like double Viper, so you got put 2 more damage counters on the poison Pokemon instead of 1. So like, that's why I'm putting 3 right now, not 1. Oh, really? Nice happening, but you know something crazy is happening, and that is worth paying attention right now, because the top deck was amazing, and that was like, oh my god, like, I missed something like that. This excitement, I know it's a card game, you know, but sometimes, you know, especially at those last rounds, you know, this last moments, the top deck, that is unbelievable. I want to know, I want to make that moment amazing, right? Just make that to the viewers, because some may see Pokemon for the first time, right? Or they're just getting into a game and they're like, okay, the guy, yeah, exactly. Oh, the guy just made, you know, a sick top deck that check the Kroganuk poison deck on Discord, or and you know, and there was like no emotional reaction. There are a few US commentators that do that, and I really like them a lot. But sometimes I do feel like that they're bringing the Crobat for your poisoning. Oh, okay, okay. Let me just write here, Crobat poison. And I do have this feeling sometimes, you know, that they get like, because I don't want to offend anyone, but it feels like they're getting, you know, those like influencers or YouTubers that may be in like Pokemon realm, right? But they're not necessarily in a TCG, because they might just collect the cards, or they might, you know, just collect plushies, or like not necessarily knowing the game in depth, not necessarily going through, you know, the card meta over and over, you know, just that's kind of how I feel. But sometimes they do really right. During World Championships, I may not, you know, and I may not be the biggest Let's Go competitive scene fan. Still respect the players, but they got the trainer tips, right? However, his channel is called, and they got, you know, the guy that has the knowledge, right? And it was absolutely amazing. I loved it. you know. But I feel like, you know, this year commentary is a lot better than it was. Hey Mira, by the way, how's it going? Act more like it's Counter-Strike Rainbow Six. Got good knowledge of everything and go super hype. Yeah, or like, you know, a little bit of a Hearthstone. I mean, of course, you can't over-exaggerate certain things. But even when I rewatch my games, when I'm doing the commentary, like, I tend to forget what the play was and what I'd done. So even when I'm watching, I'm like, dude, oh, that was the top deck. Like, and like, you know, when there's something really cool happens, you know, people need to know that this has happened. Why explain what he can do with a card, what he can't do? People close to Worlds but didn't get in. Yeah, for example. Well, you can argue that, you know, not everyone is a great talker. But I feel like, you know, they can go with, if they're unsure who to get, right? Besides me, Pokemon, if you're listening. If they want to go with influencers, if they want to go with people that have their channels, whatever, just go with people that you know are playing in a certain format, right? That know the current format and are not surprised by anything, because that was also last year's problem. That, again, because Oceania is always, you know, at the same time, and Oceania opened team up last year. Here it opens Sword and Shield, and Berlin ends it, right? It's always like that. It's always been like that. So it's like a part of everything, you know, and it's fine. Like, they are regulars and love the game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, someone who is just passionate about the game. Someone, you know, who... It's like with everything, you know, you go to wrestling, you've got, you know, Malo Romalo. And the guy is just like, Mamma Mia, like, he screams like crazy. But like, you love the guy because like you feel the passion behind his words. The same as, you know, I mean, speaking of the top deck, the fact that in a few months we're getting that Nugget card can only be played when drawn at the start of your turn, and to put it onto the top deck of next turn, then I draw it. Yeah, for example, right? And I mean, it just... I feel like they don't even have to be known to community. We can even cut that. Like, give me someone unknown, right? Give me someone unknown, because there might be, you know, a Timmy or a Jimmy that loves to play a game and he is knowledgeable, but, you know, but just give me someone that loves the game, that is passionate about it, that's gonna, you know, that loves it. Well, let's take a look at the Nugget, by the way. Yeah, I always have time for you, Zilla. Come on. That's a deck, or that's Deck Robot Sound. That's a stage 2. When you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may prevent all effects. Severe poison. Okay. I mean, definitely feels interesting. Okay, I can't really retreat. I don't have a lot of pieces. Yeah, for example, like he would be cool. Oh, there we go. Poison goes through. With a card draw is crazy, but some Pokemon like Ranguru can swap it. Yeah. So you have it always at the top. There we go. It's like the fact that, you know, he's stage 2. I don't know about that. Okay, let me just... I don't know. Nasty Gumex. And a knockout. New cards, but I don't really study them until 1 month before. Yeah, not a bad idea. Okay. Okay, so I do want to heal. During Berlin Internationals, there are pre-releases. So it comes out May 2nd, I believe. Something May. It's like right after Berlin. May 1st, yes, I was, okay, 1 day off, yeah. Alright, GG. So we beat Obstagoon with Magic Muk. With the Magic Muk. With the Magic Muk. Alright, back to the deck. No, okay, so you don't have to quote PCJ Radio, I can tell you. It is, yeah, because it's Friday. It's always first Friday of the month that it releases. So this is going to be May 1st. Then the next set is going to be August 7th. And then we've got November 6th. Those are the dates. So you can quote me on that. Well, I mean, they might still change the street date. Remember, for Sword and Shield, actually, what is happening, because, well, this is something I know as an organizer and a judge, they changed the street date, and they postponed it for a week because of Magic the Gathering. So that was one of those things, right, that they've done. But yeah, it's May 1st, then it's always first Friday. Being Lysandre reprint, I just played a lot of decks to put that into the... I mean, definitely. That is going to be a crazy card, and, you know, everyone's going to play... I mean, it's great. So, like, the Crobat, it's stage 2, and I'm not that sure about it. I don't have space for stage 2. Because this means I would have to also put candies. Right? Would you like to go first? Yeah. Because I don't feel like I have enough space for that. Yeah, like I would have to do that. Well, I mean, we can try, sure. So for this game, we're gonna try. With up to 4 copies of it. Those in pull pads, you could constantly force your opponent to swap it and really mess up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, cause with Guzman that was a bit different, that is true. I mean, you had it Tapu Lele, but... Oh, okay, another Zigzag Goon, like... People really going on a Goon squad. Ah... Alright, Marnie. Like on one hand, I want this Kroganek, but on the other hand, you know, I just want to attack with Muk. Because why not? Looking forward to his regular rare Dragapult. With a 50-50 coin flip to avoid damage. I mean, with 2 turns to hit on your average. Yeah. I mean, there are some really nice cards coming, and I like that. I do like that. Okay, I got a research. Did miss somebody? That was just 70. So as I'm going to be passing the turn, that's a knockout. Oof, and a research. What a top deck. Right, so I'm thinking, should I... Yeah, you know what? There's 1 left in the deck, so okay. Let's just prepare Malamar. And of course, every single deck with a deck list and everything that I'm playing right here on the channel is right there on the YouTube. And for example, a fantastic mill deck for today is a Blastoise Centiskorch deck that is right there on the YouTube, which is amazing. Like, honestly, it's really good. Me somebody. Okay, Marnie. Alright, Inkay. Poor Inkay. He did nothing. I gotta Sableye. Ah, I thought he was gonna bring Sableye. Alright, it's all good. A ringing bell. Malamar. And some nice psychic recharge. There we go. I mean, I'm missing Kroganek, and that definitely is the biggest bummer of the game right now, but like, I know once I can use the GX on Sableye, I'm fine. Like, it all comes down to, you know, that. Because he can hit me really hard. He can do a lot of boo-boo to me. Always funny. Alright. So I hope he has no idea that Muk can actually poison. Oh. Alright, quick ball. I'm just gonna keep on preparing second Muk. Hope for Kroganuk, but it's all good, it's all good. Okay, so I'm assuming he thinks that I can't do anything to him. I mean, I have to assume that. Like, there's no other options, so severe poison. Okay, obstruct, sure. It's all good, it's a knockout. Come on, when you need a Kroganuk. Okay, same thing, Caitlyn. I'm gonna bring back research. That is a wall of text. Oh, jeez. I have seen some interesting and unusual decks going around since Sword and Shield came out. One brought back the Nidoqueen decks with Queen's Call due to Intillion putting supporters. The thing has like 5 energy max, all special for copies. Have all other stage 2's Pokemon in play. Is Smag injected with under... Oh, that's an interesting idea. Definitely an interesting thing. Am I gonna face Zilla next? Well, definitely on Friday during a try-hard tournament, but right now... Okay. Okay, so you've heard it first. The answer was yes. Okay. Yeah, sure, you know, May. Okay, that's what I needed. There we go. That's a GG. That is a GG. The Goon Squad has nothing. and that was a Muk Muk squad, and I do have to admit it's a really fun deck. It's a really interesting deck. We still have a few more decks with the point strategy coming on the channel, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. Of course, down there below is a 5% discount on any code you would purchase on Professor Oak, and also, you know, there's a code for this little thing, TCG Player. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys on Twitch. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night. Raven loves you. Take care. Bye.